Well, one of the key messages was definitely software as a service, and about software as a service, it's very important that software as a service, successful software as a service offerings could not be built without partners. So another key message was to kind of bring ISVs and hosters together, and we were more or less successful in that. We can still do better, of course. But that was the second message. So that now we want to bring the partners to hosters. We don't want to come alone. We don't want to be the only vendor. Even semi-competitive partners are fine. So we do have guys like Modern Bill, for example, which is offering a solution which is potentially competitive with some of our products. But that's okay. We would invite control panel vendors as well. Unfortunately, they didn't come this time. It's better. It's a larger event. You know, it's always hard to do a second event. It's a kind of a rule of life. So the first event, everybody's trying extremely hard, and everything is checked many times, and so everything goes perfectly. Well, the second event is always better than the first one, but people get a little bit relaxed, and then the best one is always the third event.
So we're looking forward to the third.
Next one will be much better.
Virtualization has been a large theme with this event, obviously. Isabel discussed it, Melanie from IDC discussed it. In fact, you even said in your keynote that virtualization has grown very quickly since SWsoft's first quarter last year. So why is this happening? Why is virtualization so hot right now?
Well, it's very useful. It's making IT more efficient. It's making it more manageable. It's just a better way to run your infrastructure. That's it. It's just that. And the reason why it's happening so fast is because I guess at some point technology is crossing from early adopter mode, as this famous bell curve, to the early majority, and so everybody is accepting it. It's becoming kind of a more or less a standard. So it's no longer necessary to explain what it is and why is it secure. And once this happens, it goes very quickly.
Melanie also said that some of the wariness about virtualization was security. So are there security issues with virtualization that people or companies should be worried about?
Well, in reality, there is no issues with security. Nobody of our customers experience any issues with security. In fact, it's the opposite. Virtualization actually improves security, arguably. But it's a perception. It's kind of like, is it more secure to keep your money with a bank or to keep it under the pillow, right? I guess it's actually safer with a bank. However, you may think it's safer under the pillow. Well, Open Fusion is just our vision for integration between different products. So it's a set of open specifications, open API, open SDKs, which allow third-party products to integrate with each other and to integrate with our products. And also allows our products to integrate with each other much better. Again, it's more towards the fact that we believe that the future of hosting is in very sophisticated service plans. And those very sophisticated service plans can only be delivered in an efficient manner with a lot of different companies cooperating, and cooperating requires standards for integration. It's still very early. It's still very early. It's one of the things of this market, again, it's a market which is in a way, software as a service is taken up so slowly because it's replacing overall IT. So there is one way to manage IT infrastructure which has been developed in the past, 50 years. And then now it's a little bit completely different way. And the problem is that in order for this new way to work, it has to be complete. So all of the components have to be present. And so that is happening slowly. That's one thing. The second thing is that this market has this inherent characteristic of having recurring business models. So monthly recurring business models. So none of the vendors actually are capable of doing significant investments. So all of the evolutions, all the migrations, all of the developments are happening kind of step by step. It's happening, but it's moving maybe not perfectly fast.
So SWsoft is one of the louder voices in the industry touting the benefits of software as a service and the implementation of SaaS. So what is it about SaaS that you believe in so much?
Well, it's a good model to deploy the infrastructure. Again, for me, it comes to the point that I think people shouldn't be, customers don't use operating systems or hard computers or backup software or, security software or anything like that. Customers want to use applications. use a computer to type something or to process a video film. Unfortunately, with the current model, in order to process a video film or to type something, you need to buy a lot of those strange components, which is, computer, operating system, backup. Why do you need a backup? Well, if something breaks, right? And software as a service makes it very simple. And so as it makes it very simple, it's very useful. I think we play in some role, but software as a service itself is a market which is already not really mature, but is relatively mature. Software as a service for web hosting companies is a completely new market, and so it's just developing. And so we are trying to play some role. Hopefully we are doing okay with it, but it's just very early. It's okay. It's okay. We want more partners. We want more hosters. But in general, it's okay. We probably wouldn't have been able to do a better job with a larger crowd at this point, but we hope to have many more people next year. It's just the beginning for our ecosystem to work with each other. And so what we probably would want to do next year is to make it, well, just like I make a point in my keynote, is that one of the characteristics of our hosting partners who chosen our products, and that has been always the case, is that they are profitable, growing, cash flow positive, have sound business models. So a lot of the products of some of our competitors were chosen by companies who did not succeed. And not because of their products, but just maybe because of the sales model. We try to always sell to companies who can make money with our products. And we almost, to the extent that we do not believe that if the company cannot make money with our products, that we can actually achieve the success with sale. And even though sometimes it's not correct, you can actually sell to people who buy your product and put it on the shelf. You can make money, and it's okay business model. So the same we want to have with partners. We want to have ISVs really making money by selling their software through hosters. And that's not exactly yet happening. And ISVs are not exactly figured out how to work with hosters and how to make money. So it's just starting to happen. So we want to, next year, we want to have more communication between ISVs and hosters. Not automation ISVs necessarily, but ISVs which are developing different products which can be sold in software as a service fashion.